All right, we're here with Alex Parr in the ODU wrestling room. Why don't you show us around, tell us what your weight room's got and what maybe the wrestlers are up to in here.
Okay, yeah, well right here we just walked in. We got our main, this is where we get the meat and potatoes of our program done. Right here in the front we got our platforms and our 6 double-sided racks. So this is where we get all of our Olympic lifts done. We do cleans, we do snatches with the guys here on the platforms. And obviously this is where we're getting our main strength movements in. So we're talking about our squats, our deadlifts, our RDLs, and on the other side working with our bench presses and our pull-ups. As we move forward, we got these fit sharks, kind of unique movement where we're able to deload their back, but we can really load up their legs pretty good. So if somebody's got some issues with their knees, their hips, or low back, we can put them on here. We can do a deadlift, we can do a squat, we can even do some explosive movements with some jumps on there, and still load them up pretty good. Hurdles in the middle, we're working a lot of mobility stuff with our wrestlers. Obviously, I think one site that wrestlers really need to be cognizant of is their shoulders. So we do a lot of mobility stuff with their shoulders, upper body wise, and then we come out here and we do some stuff with the ankles, we do some stuff with the hips, with the hurdles as well. Moving towards, we got our dumbbell section. As an athlete, you got to be able to move through all 3 planes of motion, so you don't necessarily always need to be locked into a rack or machine. So we do a lot of stuff with dumbbells, where guys have got to control their own body weight, control the weight through all 3 planes of motion rather than just front to back. Move towards the back again, moving with a lot more of our power exercises. We do our box jumps in the back. We've got some slide boards that work a little bit on lateral power. We have a couple vertimaxes to work on explosive movements when we're not doing our Olympic stuff.
Okay, very cool. Talk about working with the wrestlers specifically. What's it like working with a wrestler? Do you train all different athletes here?
Yeah, I train a couple of our teams here. I work with the wrestling team, or with the basketball teams, the tennis team, and the golf team. The wrestlers they're great because they like to get in here and they like to get after it. A lot of times when you work with different sports, you've got to do something a little extra to get them motivated to come in here. It's not always the most glamorous stuff that happens in the weight room. But I think there's something inside a wrestler, whether it's what they've been doing their whole lives or just the work ethic, and they know that's the grind that comes with the sport, but they like getting in here and getting after it. So the energy's always high. They're always pretty good at being self-motivated, and they motivate each other as well. So it's good because it makes my job easy. I can kind of lay the program out, explain it, demonstrate it, and they get after it without much else needed.
Excellent. You got anything else for us, Alex?
No, like I said, the coaches here put a big emphasis on it, and like I said, it's kind of resonates from the top. So they know the importance of what we do in here, and the guys believe in it, and they bought into it, and we're starting to see the results now.
All right, thanks a lot, Alex.
Yep.